In the beginning, the rise of kings and the birth of civilization. Before the mountains kissed the sky, before rivers carved their paths, the world was a formless void. Darkness ruled and chaos danced freely. But then, like dawn breaking over a sleeping land, the Creator fashioned the heavens and the earth, laying the foundation of time itself. From this divine order arose the first great king, Keumas, the father of all men. Keumas was no ordinary ruler. He was the first to don a crown of gold, the first to build a kingdom not of walls and swords, but of wisdom and peace. The beasts of the wild bowed before him, and his people, dressed in garments of leopard skin, thrived under his gentle rule. The world was young, and harmony reigned. But peace is a fragile thing, and shadows lurked beyond the light. In the far corners of the earth, envy stirred in the heart of Ahriman, the lord of demons, who could not bear to see a righteous king hold sway over the land. He whispered into the ears of his son, the dark-hearted Dew, and together they wove a sinister plan. Now Keumas had a son, Shahnameh, a youth of radiant beauty, strong as a lion and kind as the morning breeze. He was his father's pride, the future of his kingdom. But fate is a cruel mistress, and the forces of darkness do not strike where the shield is strong. They strike where the heart is tender. Ahriman unleashed his monstrous Dew upon the world, a creature of nightmare, towering and terrible, with claws like daggers and eyes like burning coals. The beast challenged the kingdom of light, and Shahnameh, brave beyond measure, took up his sword and faced the demon in battle. The earth trembled, the heavens wept, and though the prince fought valiantly, he fell beneath the cruel talons of his monstrous foe. The news reached Keumas, and grief like a storm broke upon his heart. The world dimmed in his eyes, and sorrow clung to his soul. But a true king does not bend beneath sorrow. He rises. He gathered his people, he forged them into an army, and he led them to avenge his beloved son. In the final battle, Keumas' grandson, Hushang, stood at his side, the heir of a shattered family. But the fire of vengeance burned within him. With divine favor, the forces of good clashed against the dark, and this time, righteousness triumphed. The monstrous Dew was slain, and Ahriman's schemes were cast into the void. Though the victory was won, Keumas, weary and heavy with time, soon passed from this world, leaving the throne to Hushang, who would go on to shape the fate of humankind in ways even the gods could not foresee. Thus ended the first chapter of the Shahnameh, not merely the tale of a king, but the tale of the very first dawn of civilization, the eternal struggle between light and darkness, and the birth of a lineage that would shape Persia's destiny forever.